I had always believed my marriage was unshakable. We had met in college, fallen in love quickly, and built a life that seemed full of promise. Friends and family admired our relationship, and I thought we had a future that would last forever. But over time, cracks began to appear, small at first, almost imperceptible. She would laugh at her phone in private, cancel plans at the last minute, or get defensive when I asked simple questions. I tried to brush it off, telling myself I was imagining things, but the unease in my chest grew heavier every day. One evening, after another argument that seemed to go in circles, I felt suffocated. She accused me of being controlling, and I accused her of lying. The tension between us had reached a breaking point. That night, unable to bear the stress and constant betrayal I suspected, I made a decision that shocked even me. I vanished. I left without a trace, taking only essentials, leaving no notes, no calls, nothing to indicate where I had gone. I needed space, a chance to think clearly, to protect myself from the emotional turbulence that had consumed me for months. For weeks, I moved from city to city, staying in cheap motels and anonymous Airbnb apartments. The quiet was both a relief and a torment. Relief, because I no longer had to endure her manipulations. Torment, because it forced me to confront the painful reality I had been avoiding. She had been cheating on me. I replayed every memory, every suspicious behavior, and the pieces began to fit together in a way I could no longer ignore. Eventually, I knew it was time to face reality and reclaim my life. I returned, not to beg for forgiveness or try to mend what was broken, but to confront the truth and ensure justice was served. The court date for our divorce had arrived. I walked into the courtroom, calm and collected, while she looked shocked to see me. There was a hint of smugness in her expression, as if she believed I had fled out of fear or weakness, never to return. As the proceedings began, she spoke first, detailing her version of events with the confidence of someone who thought they had the upper hand. But I was prepared. I revealed the evidence I had collected, the hidden messages, the photos, the timestamps that proved her affair. The room went silent. Her face paled as the truth stared back at her from the courtroom's attention. She had thought she could manipulate the narrative, but my absence had only strengthened my resolve. The judge reviewed the evidence and addressed her sternly, emphasizing how the infidelity changed the legal terms of our divorce. The power that she had held over the proceedings vanished. Her laughter, once so cruel during our arguments, was replaced by silence and regret. Walking out of that courtroom, I felt a complex mix of emotions: sadness for the years lost, anger at the betrayal, but also a sense of relief and empowerment. I had vanished to protect myself and return with clarity, and in doing so, I had faced the truth head on. Though our marriage was over, I emerged stronger, wiser, and unburdened by lies. I realized that sometimes stepping away is necessary to see clearly, and when you return, the truth has a power all its own, one that no deception can withstand. In the end, I didn't just leave the courtroom as a man who had endured betrayal. I left as someone who had reclaimed his dignity, his peace, and the certainty that no lie, no matter how cleverly hidden, could outlast the truth.